Hey guys, Sarge here. Tuesday the 14th of September. I just caught a video, Denver Gold Group 2021, First Majestic Silver Corporate update with CEO Keith Neumeyer. He's the black sheep of the mining industry. Like, he says shit that I know the rest of the miners don't want him to say. He's got a presentation here. It's 20 minutes. I'm going to link it at the bottom. I recommend you guys go watch this. Big time. Here, he's got a chart. I'm just going to go through it quickly. Annual silver consumption, 1.8. There's a little, like asterisk, so it's 1.08 billion ounces. 80% sourced from mining, 20% from recycling. Over the last 10 years, silver industry has been a 500 million ounce deficit. All right? Most reflective, blah, blah, 57% of the consumption is for electronics, medicine, solar, water purification, window manufacturing, etc. Demand by sector, 57 industrial, 22 coins and bars, 17 jewelry, 4 silverware. Now, who do you think is suffering the shortage when these the big industrial guys need? Well, it's going to be the silverware, the jewelry, it's going to be the coins and bars. Scrap recycling is near historic level. Current silver to gold mine supply ratio, 7-to-1. This is not rumors. This is not Bubba's brother who's on crack cocaine telling you this. This is the CEO of First Majestic Silver Corp telling you right here at a presentation to shareholders, to investors, blah, blah. Here, we're mining at 7-to-1. He's been saying it for, good grief, over a year now. Mine production forecast, 2020. Well, we're down. Now,
considering we're trading at over 70-to-1, you want to explain that to me? Feel free.
There you go.
When I put the company together back in 2002, 2012, when I put this company together, I chose silver as a very important metal. I actually deemed it a strategic metal. That phrase has been picked up by others, since I created it. But nevertheless, I look at silver as a very strategic metal. In the last 2 years, we've seen 2 industries come up. The electric car industry is consuming just shy of 100 million ounces of silver. Just to give you some stats, there's 1.4 billion fuel combustion cars sitting on the surface of the earth right now. There's 90 million cars produced every year, of which 5 million cars last year were electric.
Okay, 1.4 billion cars the goobers want to replace. 90 million made a year, 5 million are electric. Now, they're replacing all the ICE, the internal combustion engine cars, with electric. Got to ask yourself, 5 million, you got to crank it up to 90 million. Holy crap. Are you aware that's like, what is that, 14 times, 16 times more? Like, so if we're using 100 million ounces of silver now, just for electric vehicles, that means you're going to have to move up to 1.6 billion ounces of silver. We're not making 1.6 billion ounces of silver a year. Are you guys getting it? Are you guys seeing when some of us are screaming from the rooftops? Silver is the play.
Now, with governments around the world wanting to remove fuel combustion cars from our streets by, some say 2030, others say 2040, that's a lot of cars to replace. Electric cars obviously need to be produced at a much faster rate than they currently are in order to meet these government demands. The 100 million ounces of silver in one industry growing, quite dramatically over the next couple of decades, that's going to take a lot of silver. Solar panels, also around 100 million ounces of silver.
There you go. So solar panels and e-cars, EVs. So the 2 things that the governments are pushing on require silver. It's also being used in the medical field. They have bandages now that have micro silver fibers woven into the bandage, and it helps to kill bacteria, kill infections, and blah, blah, blah. They're putting it in clothing, armpits, crotch area, and all that. It absorbs, it doesn't absorb, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. It kills all bacteria from your sweat. So it keeps the clothes not stinking because the bacteria is not stuck in it. Do you understand? The bacteria is dead and gone. So these two right now he's talking about is solar and EVs. They're at 100 million ounces right now. They've got to grow exponentially to meet government requirements. I don't know. Silver, copper, aluminum, I don't know. I see those guys going up. I'm not sure about gold. I'm not saying gold won't go up, but I think that gold is going to be the monetary metal. That's what I think it's going to be used for. It's going to be relegated to the monetary metal, and as he just said, silver being a strategic metal will be way, 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 way too valuable to be used as dimes and quarters. So you guys that have the constitutional coins, keep stacking them. I'm telling you, stack them. Go around, go watch on YouTube. You're going to catch more and more videos of big boys in the field, big stackers who talk about the constitutional coins right now. It's the zeitgeist right now. Why? Well, because there's a lot of backyard artists that are melting them by the ton. There's a lot of smelters that are melting them. My LCS told me again. To him, it's easier when he gets a bunch of them. He buys what do you call it, an estate. After somebody passes away, he'll buy an estate and there's like 40 pounds of it. He bags it, weighs it, and just like verifies to make sure it's all either 90, 40, whatever. But then he bags it and sells it to the smelter. They pay the same price he's going to sell it to me at. He bagged it one time, put it in a bag, doesn't care about the condition, wraps it up, boom, there you go, 50 pounds there. Pay me, thank you very much. They come pick it up the same day. He goes, I don't have to bust my chops with clients. Well, wait a sec, let me look if I have mercury dimes. Let me look, what do you want? You want an SQL? Wait, let me look for that seated Liberty. Nah, it's in the bag. There you go, it's silver, 50 pounds. Give me my money, thank you, end of story. You think that's happening just him? He's the only guy. That one guy in the city of Montreal in Canada, he's the only guy who's doing this naturally. Nobody else is doing this. If your LCS gets the same price from a smelter as he's going to get selling it to you, and he can just wrap it up in one big bag and ship it out and get paid same day, why wouldn't he do it? Constitutional coins. Silver in general. My favorite silver is the one made of silver. Cheers. Sorry, Joe.